The Pentart Playbook, your go-to for everything Pentart. Pentart Fineline Crackle. What is it? Well, it's a transparent two-part crackle that creates fine porcelain-style cracks and lets everything underneath, whether it's paint, paper, or transfers, show through because it actually sits on top of your project. There is a lot of controversy on how to use the Fineline Crackle, having problems seeing the cracks, or even how to seal it. Well, I'm going to address it all here on this video. This will be your one-stop shop for everything Fineline Crackle. And don't forget to download the playbook page because there's a section where you can take notes, and I have also typed up all of the steps so you can have them at your fingertips. Okay, so how do you use the Fineline Crackle? Well, first you need to make sure your project is sealed and fully dry. Then you only use clean, dry brushes. Even the slightest bit of moisture or even a dirty brush can interfere with the effect, so make sure your brushes are clean. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to brush on a smooth coat of component 1 onto your sealed, completely dried project. It'll go on milky white and then it will turn clear when it's dry. When you're putting on component 1, don't overwork this layer by overbrushing. It's okay for it to be a little uneven. You're going to allow this layer to completely dry. Component 1 of the Fineline Crackle varnish needs at least 2 to 3 hours to dry fully. If component 1 is still cloudy or tacky, it won't crack properly because it's going to trap the moisture in, so allow more dry time. So when it's all dry and you're ready for component 2, give it a gentle stir, don't shake it. You're going to use another clean dry brush and you're going to brush on component 2 over the dried component 1. You're just going to add a thin layer, and what it's going to do, adding a thin layer will make thinner cracks, but if you add a thicker layer, you're going to make thicker cracks. It's very important that you do not panic if you use the Fineline Crackle and you don't see the cracks. The first time I used it, I couldn't see them either, but now I have a trained eye, and even though you may not be able to see them right here, they are there. So if I were to put the antiquing paste or some liquid patina in there, the cracks are there. However, they're bigger because I put the Fineline component 2 on thicker. It's going to have bigger cracks. So what I want to do is I want to make the cracks smaller and I want more of them. So a simple fix. You can use this also if you did the Fineline and nothing happened. Trust me, it will happen. Just take your heat gun or your hair dryer. Just apply a little heat, but make sure you don't keep it in one space too long because you don't want to melt or burn the cracks. So I'm just going to do this side. And as I'm doing this, I can certainly see more and more and more of the cracks develop. So you can use the heat for as long as you need to get your desired cracking. So already I can see more cracks. So you can see here. I'm trying to stay to the right side just to show you the difference. But as I'm doing this, I can see other cracks appearing on the other side. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply my heat everywhere. Now, if you put it on thinner, you don't have this problem, but I like it thick because I like my cracks thicker. And also, I also like to vary the thickness, but it is self-leveling, so sometimes it's hard. But now, look at those cracks. Can you see them? So now it is time to accentuate our Fineline Crackle. Cracks are kind of hard to see to the naked eye unless you hold it to the light just right, but trust me, they are there. Now what you want to use is you want to use the antique paste or maybe some liquid patina, but definitely the antique paste because the antique paste is meant to go into the cracks. So we're going to use some white So I'm just going to apply it with my finger. You can apply it with whatever you want. So as soon as I start putting it on, look, you can see exactly where the cracks are. So let me just apply it to all of this real quick. So as you're putting the antique paste on, you want to make sure you're pushing down into the cracks. Now this is a very important part. No, 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 no baby wipes. It's water-based and it will reactivate the Fineline Crackle. Just use a lint-free rag. You can even use a paper towel, but I prefer a lint-free rag. What you can do is you're going to gently wipe it away. If you push too hard, you might take some of the wax out of the cracks. If you do, you can always add more. And this is meant to give a porcelain look. So when this dries, what we're going to do is we're going to seal it with a solvent-based varnish. So you can either use clear varnish in gloss, clear varnish in matte. But because it's porcelain, it should have a little bit of shine. So I always go towards the gloss. So we're going to put on the solvent-based clear varnish. It's a little stinky, but you need to apply it or your fine line will continue to crackle, and we don't want that. You definitely want to seal it. So let's take a look at that. Now look how absolutely gorgeous this is. And that is how you use the Fineline Crackle. Okay, so this is very important to show you what this is with the Fineline Crackle. This section here is with a thin layer of the Fineline Crackle component 2. This here is with a thicker layer of component 2. And you can see the huge difference in the size of the cracks. When you put on thinner, you're going to get smaller cracks. When you put on thicker, you're going to get the bigger cracks. So depending on your look is depending on how thick you put on component 2. Okay, so we're going to use the same antique paste just so I can show you. I think the white's going to really stand out here and you'll be able to see the size of the cracks. Okay, so if you look right here, you can see tons of smaller cracks, and up here you have larger cracks. And sometimes if you don't use heat, the cracks will even be bigger. But this is definitely because it was thinner component 2 and thicker component 2. But let's try something. Okay, so we keep telling you do not use a baby wipe, don't use water-based anything. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to show you what happens. So let's take, I have the glossy varnish water base, and I'm going to apply it to this down here, just this section. And then I'm going to take the glossy solvent-based sealer, and I'm going to do it on the other side, and we are going to compare what happens, because it's very important that you know the difference. I'm going to do water base here, and then clear solvent base up here. So as you have seen already, the clear solvent base, it's just going to brush on, and it's going to be beautiful. So you'll see a difference between adding the gloss and leaving it plain. Now, let's do the glossy varnish, and look what happens when we use the water-based glossy varnish. I can already feel my brush is sticking. It's gumming up. Look at that. and it is now a mess because I used water-based here, solvent-based here, both glossy. Now let me show you what happens when you try to wipe back with a baby wipe that is water-based. So I'm just going to take this. So let's put on, I'm going to put some more antique paste on because just to show you what happens. So I'm putting this on, and yes, antique paste is solvent-based. So now watch what happens when I take a water-based and I wipe it off. It's sticky, it's gumming up my project, and it's making it cloudy. Look at that. So you definitely don't want to do that. This is what it looks like with nothing on it. This is what it looks like when you're with what you're supposed to put it on, the solvent-based varnish. This is what happens when you put a water-based varnish on, and this is what happens when you use a baby wipe. So if you follow these basic fine line crackle steps, you will have no problem with your fine line crackle. You will have an absolute beautiful masterpiece. Just remember, clean, dry brush for both component 1 and component 2, and seal it with a solvent-based sealer. Please visit my blog where you can download the playbook page for the Pentart Fineline Crackle so you can take notes or refer back to the directions for a perfect fine line crackle every time.